What's good? It's your boy Logic back in here with another video, and I'm here to respond to Fresh's video about how he met Miranda. I think that's what her name is, right? And you know, they come out and say that they met on Seeking Arrangements, which I'm not even gonna talk about what he said, what to act, and like what the difference. Like basically, I'm going off of what we know right now. Okay. And I really don't need to know too much more. All right. Because right now, this dude is living the hope strategy. All right. He met her on Seeking Arrangements. Look, I'm not going to sit here and say that every girl that you meet on Seeking Arrangements is been selling their body, looking for sugar daddies or whatever. Obviously, any girl a can make a profile on Seeking Arrangements. But you could say the same thing about an OnlyFans chick. Not everybody who goes on OnlyFans is selling their body, and showing nudes. But here's the thing: there's a reputation for these sites for a reason, and it's because majority of these women do X, Y, and Z on these sites, right? Now we've always talked about doing what's probable and what's possible. Is it possible that this girl is actually just looking for a nice dude? Maybe. But I do remember on a podcast where she said she's not materialistic and she's not like about money. But she goes to a place where she knows that most gentlemen there have money and are willing to spend money. All right. Now, I'm assuming Fresh has the same logical deduction skills to where, all right, chances are she wants me for my money. Now, he says that he vetted her, not for very long, but he also seems to have given this girl the halo effect. I think he's giving her the benefit of the doubt. Now, he made a comment where she's paid for dinners, she's bought me lunch, she's bought me a drink, or whatever the case may be. I don't give a fuck, and here's why. Women are one of the only things in the world a man will invest in and not get equal to more back in return. All right, there are special cases, but this ain't one of them. There ain't no way you can say that the experiences and the money that you spent on her equals the amount that she spent on you on these dinners or whatever. Maybe she's made your bed. Maybe she's made you dinner from scratch. Maybe she's packed your luggage. But my nigga, before she came, it wasn't like your life was in shambles. Yeah, she might have made it a little bit more cushy, but you're a full functioning human being. She's not adding anything necessarily indispensable. You know what I'm saying? Has she came up with any ideas that maybe you haven't never thought of? That some intangible real value shit that you may be applying to your business or your life that you never thought of. Maybe I could take that into consideration. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You met her on Seeking Arrangements. Now, also, a girl is willing to spend a little bit up front if she knows that there's a bag waiting at the end. She might put in, let's say, 20 or 30 bucks, but if she's getting back 100, then your point on, oh, she's done this, she's bought this, is mute. Girls are smart. They're the real investors. Because when they pick a man or whatever, or go out with a man, they know that they're going to come out on top. All Fresh has done is he's exposed his neck. meaning that at any point in time she could me too you. She could make a video saying that you aren't really this or that, and it could topple everything because you're exposing your neck. You're keeping the girl around too long, and you haven't really put a title on what you are. You know, I haven't really asked Miranda, I don't know if anyone's asked, like, does she want kids? Like 90% of women want kids. She's pretty young. She might not want kids right now, but probably down in the future, she probably wants to raise kids. Fresh has made it clear that he doesn't want to have kids. So, and he's also made it clear that he'll be looking at other women, maybe dating them, whatever the case may be. So we got a woman that's not from the Miami lifestyle, where maybe down in Miami, it's probably a little bit more normalized for you to kind of be open and shit. She's willing to accept no kids in her future, possibly sharing her man. I don't really think she's really willing to do that. Maybe you can convince her, but it looks like a fucking waste of time to me. If a woman's not willing to give you kids, do you know what you essentially became, Fresh? You became a single father and you didn't even know it. Because think about it. If you had a daughter, what would you be doing? You'd be taking her out, giving her experiences, paying for her food. You know, she'll eventually cry and whine about shit, and what you got to do? You got to soothe her. You got to make her feel okay. You got to make her feel comfortable. All you've done is you basically are raising an adult child. Because to me personally, a woman is just a kid until she gives you kids. Then she becomes a mother. If you just got a girl that you just have on your arm, you're just walking around with her, and she doesn't even do the bare basic functions of what a woman is supposed to do, to me, essentially, you have a kid on your arms. You're doing everything that you would do if it was your daughter. Aside from having sex, that's essentially all you have on your arm is an adult kid. So really, there's really no future. There's really nothing there. Like, she hasn't displayed any real talent as far as, all right, can she stand in front of a camera, maybe be like a moderator, like, not to take Chris's spot or anything, but like, what if she filled in? What if she, had some type of spot on the show where she could add value directly, not this indirect shit where, oh yeah, I was able to get up faster because my bed was made, or my mom, that bullshit. Shit that if your bed wasn't made and then you went back to your crib and your bed still wasn't made and you just hopped in your bed, like, you wouldn't notice that your bed wasn't made. Like, I mean, unless you've lost pussy, like, a girl came through, saw your bed wasn't made, and said, you know what, I'm out. Like, your bed not being made or some shit like that wouldn't stop you from doing your everyday things. Yeah, you might come in and say, yeah, maybe I should make up my bed, but it's not like essential. Like, it's just like, it's your day doesn't really slow down because your bed's not made or something like that. You know what I'm saying? These little things that she's done, it's not like your life grinded to a halt or nothing without it. Like it's complimentary, but it's not. If you had to put a real price tag on it, there's really no price on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's a little concerning. I know it's Fresh; he could do what he want. And I'm not even saying, like, not, meet girls on Secret Range. That's great. That's fine, but you don't keep them around for this long. You know what I'm saying? You don't keep around for months. You know what I'm saying? What is this, going on 2 months or something like that? Like toss her back into the water. You know, you're letting her linger around. for way too long. You know what I'm saying? Because all she's gonna do, and this is like the funny thing, all she's gonna do is she's gonna learn you more. All right, she's gonna learn you more, and she's gonna acclimate more to your lifestyle. And what's gonna happen is it's gonna make it easier to finesse you. All right, it's like she's not like, don't people be thinking like women are smart, right? They've been manipulating their fathers since they were like 4 years old, when they cry, whine, get what they want, stop crying, and they start learning like, all right, I know if I whine or do certain actions, I can get a certain result. All right, you don't necessarily know her skill level, but let's just say she's got experience, and I'm sure her body count got to be relatively high because she's been using seeking arrangements. You're obviously probably not the first. She said she took a break from it. The only time girls take a break from social media is when she's had bad experiences, when she's been getting ran through or whatever, or not been getting what she want, meaning that she's probably been trying to be a sugar baby, and then maybe the dude stopped providing the sugar or some shit. So now normally you would say, oh, I don't really need to know, don't tell your body count, I don't want to know. Knowing that she's on seeking arrangements is like a roundabout way of exposing your body count. So like I said, that's a red flag already. So you know more about her than what you would do a normal chick you met off the street. You know that she's on fucking seeking arrangements, or like if she had an OnlyFans and somehow you found out she had an OnlyFans. These are more telling truths that normally a girl wouldn't come out with if, let's say, the internet didn't exist. Why you would think, yeah, she's pretty, she seems like nice and kind, and if she was just sitting in like a subway, you'd probably think, man, this girl, is probably so sweet. Like, stop. Even Myron says they're not sugar and spice and everything nice. Girls have, a lot of girls have played the long game before. It's not, you can vet a girl for 2-3 years, and when the time is ripe for the picking, she'll snap you off that branch and toss you on the ground like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you have in your favor is the fact that you don't want kids. Best believe. And like I said, I hear you like to hit it raw too. Man, do not turn your back for 1 second. If she takes some semen or whatever that you got laying around from pumping and fucking, and like, you're exposing your neck. All right. If you want to commit, like, look, it sucks. Maybe like the girls, like the way to meet girls now, it sucks or whatever. But just being a real serious relationship, it just sucks because you came out and said one thing, but to allow yourself the opportunity to kind of like really get to know her, put the title on her, like really put her commitment to the test, you've kind of vouched against it. You're like in this in between limbo state where you don't want to call your girlfriend, but you want to do this, with that. I said, I don't know any girl, unless she's already been desensitized to relationships, where she doesn't fight for the fucking title of girlfriend, where she doesn't want to have kids, where like she's obviously abnormal. You know what I'm saying? And you should think like, well, if she's willing to accept these terms that are naturally hardwired into her to want, she has to be seeking some other thing that to her may be of equal value, and that's obviously your resources. Like, she was going to get your resources anyway, but she'll just have to focus more in on resources because she's not going to get a title and she's not going to get kids. Like, it's weird. Like, most women that would acclimate to the Miami lifestyle as far as polygamy and stuff like that, like, it almost disqualifies her offer. It sucks because it's like, how good of a mother, wife, whatever, will she be if she's willing to accept other women coming in? Like, I don't know. Like, in certain areas, I think it's more normal than others. But my whole thing is, she's not even from here. Fresh made the case. That was a major point. She's only been here for 3 months. She hasn't moved. She don't move away. I was like, 3 months is a long time. But then certain part of girls are kind of like generic. But so the fact that she's not from here, you shouldn't treat her like she's from here. As far as she'll be willing to share me, blah 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 blah. I was like that's more concentrated in Miami and LA and stuff like that, where the high value men kind of like congregate and shit. Like the more top men, they probably live in the big cities where it's expensive and stuff. So the girls that surround that area kind of know what time it is. She don't, like, you're trying to get her to know what time it is. I'm like, why would you pick a chick that you have to try to get to know what time? Like, it's ass backwards to me. It seems like a waste of time, but it's his look. If he was a regular dude, wasn't on a podcast that was talking had certain talking points, I would just be like, it wouldn't matter because I don't know much about you. I don't know, whatever. But you've said certain things about the way you would move, but hell, she should have a stream on her own where she directly interacts with the viewers without Fresh there. Ask her, like, intimate questions, not like how long his dick is and shit like that, nothing like that, but just like, what does she want from a relationship, what does she value, what do you see your future, what blah blah blah. All right, and then we'll see if this even matches up with what Fresh's idea of a future is, because at that point you are literally wasting each other's time. It is what it is. But like I said, Fresh is exposing his neck. I wish him the best. I don't want to see his head rolling on the ground like in one of those Japanese films, and his neck is just spraying up blood. Just pss, pss, pss. Oh shit, nigga, his head is gone. But it is what it is. It's your boy Logic. I'll holla at y'all.